there's something for everybody in the ring. There's entertainment throughout the day.
Yeah. I'm intrigued by timber sports. I saw a picture of a man with an axe.
Oh,
Tell us about that.
That's a special a section, that, isn't it? We have every year, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I must have missed this. Explain it to me.
They can get a lump of a tree, and in a matter of seconds they can chop or carve it up with the chainsaw, make all sorts of things. You have to see it to believe it, so well worth watching.
It's quite fun, and if you go down, there's even a competition where you get to, if you're on a big long bow saw, to see who can be the quickest to saw it in half and things like that. So yes, they're down by Gatey, where you exit those. So if somebody's been to the show and not seen them, they're well worth going for a visit. But there's so much going on in the main ring, as well as the livestock, isn't there? On something for everybody in the main ring.
Yeah, you said you could just sort of stand there both days, literally just at the main ring, and there'd always be something sort of different going past you there.
We have dog and duck. We have a gentleman with birds of prey, so he does falconry and stuff, and the children can all get involved in that because he's always getting them out to stand and do stunts and stuff with the birds. There's Pony Club, of the bikes that we've already mentioned, police dogs,
sheep shearing, vintage cars, vintage tractors.
The sheep shearing is always a favourite with some of the children, because obviously if you've never experienced it, seeing the sheep that close up and then seeing its fleece coming off, it's really the children. And then we've got a gentleman that does a good commentary on that as well. So,
because actually one of the big things about the shows, I think, is the education part of it, because you're saying, you know, sort of kids get to see this. There's a lot of people that come to the Southern and to the Royal Show that maybe aren't part of the farming community, because it's just a great day out, and it's a chance for them to see what it means to be in agriculture on the Isle of Man, isn't it?
It definitely is. It's something we take for granted, I think. I don't know, last year when they were doing the Grand Parade, two of our commentators were actually telling folks who were watching what the judge was looking for, and there's quite a few people commented on the fact that they really appreciated that, because up until that point they didn't know. They knew it was for the best animal, but they really didn't know what the judge was looking for, so that was quite educational as well.
And we've got to talk about the food, because that, as always, is a huge part of the show, and you know, a great showcase for local produce.
Oh yeah, it is. The clue is in the name of the show. It is the show. It's the top produce from the island all over. There's plenty of food outlets on the show field, so people want to go spend the whole day there and enjoy some of the delicious food in the daytime.
I'll certainly be doing that, I can tell you that now. And has anything been affected with regards to the show because of what it's been like this past year? Because it has been a bit of a struggle, hasn't it, in the farming community. Has it affected you guys at all?
I think it's affected everybody, really, in one way or the other. Even people that haven't actually maybe got an agriculture background can see that it's been difficult, haven't they?
Yeah, when the farmers have been coming to help set up, that's the first thing they talk to each other about. How's it been for you and all that sort of stuff. And I think it's helped us in some ways that everybody will know they haven't had to cut their gardens for a little while, and it's been the same for the farmers. The grass hasn't been growing, so they haven't been too busy out making hay or silage, and they've had more time now when they're letting the grass grow again to come and help us. So it's been really, really good in that respect.
Has it gotten as bad as, I know that we're seeing some things about the UK where they were saying that the farmers were having to sort of eat into the winter stock for the animals. Have they been having to do that over here as well?
Well, the trouble is we had such a wet winter, so anybody that had any reserves sort of fed then extra longer because of it. Now, most people on the island and in lots of other places in the UK just haven't got those reserves. So unfortunately, it is going to have a knock-on effect, not just for the farmers and the farming community, but for the public as well.
Mm-hmm. So something like this coming up now is perfect time, because it's a celebration, isn't it, of everything that is fabulous about farming and agriculture and the rural community on the Isle of Man. So just remind people again then when it all kicks off and when they should be at Knockaloe.
Yeah, this Friday and Saturday from 9:30 to 5, both days.
Yeah, please come along. Dogs are welcome as long as they're on a short leash, so don't feel worried about keeping the dog in the car in the heat. Just come along, have a fun time. Come say hello to us all. We always like to see you, whether it's families, grandmas. We have youth groups sometimes come, so everybody's more than welcome.
And it's all in association with Manx Radio. We'll be there as well. Before that, all this week, Alex is giving away family passes on animal bingo. I don't know if you heard it.
Are you any of the animals, Ben?
I couldn't possibly comment in the trail that we've been running. I might just be a little bit feline in that trail, but that's all I'm saying. But yes, family passes today, tomorrow and Thursday. Listen out to Alex after 3 o'clock. And of course, we'll be there on Friday afternoon, yourself and Michelle and Alex. Saturday morning with Simon on the Radio Cafe, and Simon and Kiri there throughout the afternoon on Saturday, certainly for the Grand Parade, which starts at 4 o'clock, and we'll get the crowning of the Supreme Champion live on air. So if you can't make it out at any point, then stay with us and we'll keep you posted.